to reach to destination. But everything, the plan is in the hand of God. So let's invite first Abhi.
Respected sir, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Today I would like to say something about my future trip. And first, I request all of you viewers, please subscribe this channel Ravi English Institute and like and share this video. First, I say one truth. Destination is very important, but journey is equally important, because if you can't start journey, so how can you reach your destination? So first step, your destination is very clear, but you can't start your journey, so your destination is very difficult to reach there. That's why I told you. After we will think many tour agents, discuss with about many packages and many things, like they will offer me to go Diu, Manali, Simla, and they also request me to go abroad countries planning. So I will decide to go abroad, and I will choose one package of tour of UK. First, we will preparing our all luggage, and my summer vacation will start in the mid-March. So we all family member will prepare after mid-March. So we will go UK in 29th March. It is very important to decide because here in India runs summer, and when you will go UK, so it's very cool and winter very much there. So we will decide to take in our luggage, because winter clothes is very important there, and we will shopping many pair of wooden clothes. After we will go airport. Our journey will be starting at 8 o'clock in the Sardar Patel Airport, Ahmedabad, and after we will reach Mumbai in Chhatrapati Shivaji Airport at 12 o'clock at midnight. After our journey will be starting at 1 o'clock our flight Mumbai to Heathrow Airport. So we will enjoy in the flight, because very much I will excited to describe in first time I will sit in the plane. So I will excited, and I will plan my already I will plan to be which picture I saw and which movie I saw in the plane, because we will not allow to using internet in the flight. So I will already download many satsang in our culture and all activities. So I will see in the flight. After we will reach at 12 o'clock in the after next day in the Heathrow Airport, and my uncle will receive us, because he also lives there, so he will pick up us, and we will go at his house. And very important things I will tell you him, because I will thank him because he will pick up us. And after we will reach at my uncle's home, and we all family member will take a rest, because it will long journey. So everybody know our body wants to rest. After second day, our planning start to will watch new sights in the UK, like River of Thames and London Bridge, Tower of London, Oxford University, Cambridge University. First, I will decide to go London Bridge because there is a huge river in the Thames River, and it is very important things that they tower both equally high, and after have 1,500 years ago they build it very naturally, and they no damage in now because it will remain in all construction was built many employer and many workers. It is very important that they see their culture. And after we will go Tower of London. They huge watch in the Tower of London, and they saw time every second, and they 12 o'clock they will ring the 12 bells in the Tower of London. And after we will visit London University because I fond of visit university, and I will study there. So I decide to so many university because I will have chance to explore my life in the MBS member and discuss my which subject I will suit to study there. And after we reach at Museum of Art Gallery, and I will show many our Indian statue like Sachin Tendulkar, Amitabh Bachchan, Salman Khan, Amir Khan, Shah Rukh Khan, Aishwarya Rai, Barack Obama, as well as Nelson Mandela. So we will take some selfie with statue, and I will upload in my Facebook account and Instagram account. After we will go our Indian restaurant, Rajdut restaurant is located near the Cambridge city, and also they will offer us to come there. And our Indian culture is very versatile culture. So we will excited to explore there. And after we will complete our lunch at Rajdut Hotel restaurant, and we will go to our uncle's home because we will try it to go many places. And after second day we will go to city sign bus. London City Sign bus will offer us to 20% discount, and they will show us, they will see many things with guide, and we will visit Birmingham Place. Birmingham Place is a huge asset for UK because their place is Birmingham Place is royal place, and as well as the parliamentary place. So we will excited to see this place. And after my uncles friends will enjoy in the party. After that will completed we will have taken lunch at Birmingham Place because they will offer in mid-April, and people allowed to dinner there because they will not work in the Birmingham Place. So public people allowed to watch there and see their place. After we will go other side like Birmingham. My uncle's relatives will live there, so we will go there, and they will have huge farmhouse. So we will have visited their farmhouse. After we will learn their farming structure because I have farm here in India. So I will learn which type of technique used in their culture and their farming activities, because they are huge produce is strawberry, apples, and mangoes because they have natural atmosphere there, and village area is very good because the atmosphere is very cloudy and very excited to our energy because they will people in UK people also friendly because they all know how to talk with each other and one another because and they also play main role in our journey because we don't know we will don't know to how to go my uncle's house because my uncle will not with me in some days, so I will chance to talk with European people, and I will love to talk with English girls and boys. After they all friendly because they atmosphere is very friendly and they will also talk in friendly and nature is friendly nature. After we will go University of Oxford and University of Oxford has large compound, so it will take half day to visit there because this university is very huge in world top 10 rank, and Oxford University is world rank 1, so we all know that popularity and their teaching technique because their teaching technique is very different than other countries because they teaching more than practical subject other than book is knowledge. Otherwise, not student will not learn their culture and they how to internship in other company because UK has also many companies there workers work in the company, and UK is the UK is a fine country because it has ruled many countries in 200 years because and they queen after we will visit the queen house in because they parliament will close, and after we all will I will show all things there what type of the royal culture and the royal horse and they completely there of the after we will visit many places, and after second day we will go to our friend's house because there are many friends live there in UK because many friends want to go study and they will settle there. So I have many friends in the UK. So my friends Ramkeswara will call me to insist me to please come at my home, and we will after a long time meet. So we will staying 2 or 3 days with one another, and we will show many places like Lord's cricket ground is called Macau cricket. So my friend is fond of cricket. So instruct me to play cricket in because they have one community team and allow me to play cricket in their team. So I will play in the cricket. After we visit Cardiff. Cardiff is atmosphere is very cool, and Cardiff is capital of Wales. So it's a very huge city, and Cardiff many people see in their natural club, and some city are very huge and some city are very quite silent because some London is very hectic life, and people very fast in
Hectic life.
hectic life. And some city like Leicester, Birmingham, and Sheffield, it is very different to say something like London. In you buy some clothes or some coffee, so higher in London you will take coffee so 50 pound, and after you will buy coffee in same coffee in Leicester, so you will pay 10 pound. It is the difference between large city and small city. After our journey will take time to 1 week, and after we will come to India, and we will reach at our home. Thank you very much, friends.
Unstoppable.
Our professor complete.
For future planning, I would like to invite Krish.
Good morning, friends. Myself, Krish. Planning is most important in our life, because if you live with a planning and a proper strategy, you can achieve your goals. And for that, I have 101 list of goals in my life. And after becoming a chartered accountant, it was my first goal. The second goal, the biggest goal in my life, is to visit Dubai, because it is the heaven of the world, and I really attracted towards Dubai, the country itself, because the beautiful infrastructure and many things you know about the Dubai, their rules and regulations, the peoples of Dubai working, and the plus thing in Dubai is discrimination is very low. I feel that in my neighbors, they are lived in Dubai. After 2-3 months they were came, and they really describes the whole life of Dubai. I sit and listen about them. So I want to visit Dubai in my life once, and as I visit, I feel it was safe to live, and I settle there. I can settle there because the CA course of Dubai is conducted by the ICA itself in India, and the same where all the course and syllabus, you don't have to give a repeat exam of a CA degree. So it is beneficial. And now I like to describe some of the beautiful places of Dubai. Once the Dubai was not developing, and the prince thought that Dubai is the very much of crude oils and petroleum products, and they find petroleum products and crude oils, and after that they refining, set up a huge factory and refinery. But the prince thought it for a lifetime it don't depend on that crude oil. Economy of Dubai cannot depend on them, because he is not only a person who sells the crude oil and petroleum. There are many competitors around there, and he cannot create a monopoly on that. So Dubai gets a kickstart in economy. For the lifetime it cannot depend on them. So he develops very much strategically that after kickstart of from the crude oils and petroleum products, they develop various trade, finance activities, and tourism. Now the Dubai are mostly dependent on tourism and trade, finance activities, and less dependent on crude oils and oil petroleum products. After that, they develop the infrastructure of Dubai so beautifully that 75% of the cranes of the world were present in the Dubai. So you can imagine how fast Dubai is developing, and it is also called the cities of cranes. And therefore there various buildings. You might be remembering the hotel of Burj Khalifa is one of the tallest building of the world, and it is constructed by Samsung company. So I want to show the various places of Dubai, and I really attracted towards this hotel, Burj. And first place when I visit Dubai, I will show this hotel only, and then after the various places, I see the various places, and there are many areas of Dubai uh, ad- uh, you can take various kinds of adventurous activities and paragliding
Correct.
and various kinds of desert activities are there,
Yes.
and
Ferrari World.
carnivals and various kinds of sanctuary. And now the Dubai are conducting Expo 2020 in April, and it was said that if it was been successful, then the world and Dubai is different from their economy. It is one of the best part of the Dubai's economy. So it was very interesting to show the various kinds of experiments, and this whole scenario are developed, and Dubai are developed due to the one person's visionary. So same way, the one person gave the direction and a visionary in our country, but the lack of the things of the people's awareness. And the difference between India and Dubai is only that the people are aware of their country. They know that our country, we should keep clean, we should obey the rules and regulations of the government. So, and in our India, the one person can give the direction and visionary, but the peoples are not aware of their awareness and not spreading proper guidance towards how to build a great nation. I tell you one interesting message or a story. One person go to America, and he traveling from Washington to Chicago in a bus. He goes to into bus, and so there was no conductor to collect the ticket. The one chart was there of describing the fare from Washington to Chicago and various types of stations and fares, and one box there. You put $2, and when you reach the station and left the bus, he leave the station at last and put the dollar and ask a driver. There was no conductor here, so we not needed. There was a chart, and for a fare of a chart, and you put the amount. So he asked if no one can put dollar and leave otherwise, and the driver asked that, are you from India?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Here no one only thinks like that. This kind of awareness we needed in India people, because there, as I said, the awareness is lacking in our country. If we can develop that kind of awareness, and India is one of the most beautiful place in the world, same wise, because we have culture, we have versatility, and then after I really like the rules and regulations of Dubai. There were many of the cars were in RTO. You have to pay advance for rupees 2 lakh or 3 lakhs amount or around that. You cannot, if you disobey the rules on roads, instantly the rupees are debited from their account only. So I really admire a lot, and I want to live, and especially first I want to go for a vacation or a trip, and then after I feel I can live or stay in Dubai, then I will live. Thank you.
We must say that well developing, but anyhow, everybody is trying. Our respected PM is also trying for that purpose. But as you told, that awareness is not spreaded
Yes,
in every
very
corner of
ambition,
the
but
definitely. So we should be proud of our PM. At least we cannot do anything, then we should be proud of the PM, and at least we can just put our allotment. We can put our dedication by just doing at least some of the efforts and just by following the rules. It is also a part of one kind of service to the nation. So if you want to really do the service to the nation, just follow the rules and regulations, and you will be also called as a saluted Indian. So friends, now for another speech, I would like to invite Radha.
Hi friends, good morning. My name is Radha. I am studying in standard 11th. So I will tell about my 12th in future plans. Now my 11th is running. My exam will come back, near about. In the March, 20th March, I will start my 12th. I do more and more efforts and I will achieve my goal. You know very well, my goal is become a doctor, best doctor, and I will, my first dream will go to Delhi in the end. So I do more and more efforts. I will start 12th standard in 20th March about. First of all, we do study more. We will do study more and more, and then our school will also enjoy so many festivals. First of all, we also enjoy annual function in our school. First of all, we do more and more practice. We will do practice in annual function. Our vacation will so small, but to 20th May our vacation will start. Then in the June we will arrange the annual function. We also do more practice and we also we will also done best annual function. Then we will study more and more seriously. Then also there will come Janmashtami. We also enjoy Janmashtami. We will also enjoy Teachers' Day. 5th September, we will also enjoy Teachers' Day. Our student will also become teacher, and this day we will also become a teacher like chemistry, physics, biology, and also we also teach students, and they also enjoy. My daily schedule in the 12th was very tired because do more efforts to achieve my goal. Then I will decided to achieve my goal. So my daily routine, I do more practice about 20 hours in a day. So I will achieve my goal. Then in the Diwali vacation, I will also visit some different places. Then in the 12th, I will, you know very well, nowadays government announced the rule, 10th and 12th exam will decided to February. So our exam will 1 month ago. Our exam will February. So we will held. So I will completed my exam, 12th board exam, and then I have 2 months to prepare a NEET exam because our NEET exam will also arranged about May, 1st May. So I also have 2 to 3 months. In the 2 months, I will also do more and more practice. I can achieve my goal. Then I will do. Then I also go with my then I do exam, do preparation for NEET exam. I give my NEET exam, and then I also excited to my result. I confident my result will good better. When my result was my result will be declared. My plan. First of all, I would like to dinner outside, and I will go to outside with my faculty because when he is not my life, they do not more practice. So will I not come with my I can achieve my goal. So first of all, I will dinner with my sir, with my friends in the hotel, then relatives. In the next future plan, I will go also AIMS in Delhi. It's my dream. Then I do more and more practice for 4 to 5 years MBBS, and then I completed my MBBS. then I will become a cardiologist. Then I do more efforts in my life. Then I can this. So I do, for example, I do more example to life. Cannot possible. This is not possible. This is not possible. Is what is not my dictionary. So I do more.
Impossible is not in my dictionary. Very good.
So I do more and practice, and I become a best doctor. My dream is to complete my parents and my third dream. I will do best doctor, and I serve poor people. I'm not become doctor like a money. I am become doctor like as a serve to all India and people. And then I bright my best future. And my dream is my first salary. I will go to different places like Dubai, UK, and then I will journey start. Thank you so much.
Wow. Very proud of you. You tried your best to get output. Everybody is speaking so beautifully, and day by day, gradually, I become puffed up. These are all my students, rocking stars. Okay, rocking stars. Okay, now I would like to invite Prince.
Hello friends and respected sir. My name is Prince and I am studying in computer engineering in diploma. My future plan is after completed my study, I prepare for IELTS and going to Canada. Canada is a great country for living, studying and security and their people is very kindest people. So I decide to go there. After my complete my study, I joined the IELTS classes. IELTS classes is 2 or 3 months courses. After it, I applied to exam of IELTS. IELTS exam apply after 50 to 20 days. Result has come. After it, decide to which college I apply for it, and college response in 50 to 55 days. After my visa process is started, and approximately January 2021, I go there. Till January 2021, now I make a website of farm to home for farmers. Our country's farmer condition is very poor, and he not receive income to his hard work. So I decide to we provide online market for farmers. So he achieve his goal and earn more and more money and fulfill his dreams. After I handled to this site till January, and after go in Canada. In Canada, I decided to learn advanced diploma courses. After it, I applied. I will apply to PR of Canada, and PR is come in 1 year. In 1 year.
I'll get PR.
I'll get PR in 1 year. After it, I want to study in film school. When film school is very best for programming knowledge. I enter in and get more programming knowledge and experience. This is not give only knowledge of programming, but he is give to experience of real life and business, doing business. After it, I get a job and get more experience of business and programming. After it, till then our website Farm to Home is running. So my goal is I will make a multinational company of him of it. I like Jerusalem. I went to. I want to go there. Jerusalem is a capital of Israel and is a great city of I saw. Jerusalem infrastructure and construction of buildings are very interested and look like very like. So I decided to go there and time also some time. My main most important things I take my family with Canada is my most important thing of life. After it I started my company and doing there of work. I hope your blessings and my work hard working I fulfill my all goals. Thank you.
I'd like to invite Marshal.
Hi friends, I would like to share my future plan, and yeah, please subscribe the channel of Sub English Institute and share the video. I will go to Div and we will stay in 4 days. My father takes tickets today. First day we will go Div before we will buy many clothes, and we will go Div. After we will go my brother's marriage ceremony. Before my brother's marriage ceremony. So we will buy many clothes like yellow kurta for haldi rasam and pathani and like many clothes. I will go 5th May in 2020. This is my summer vacation, so I will go there. First day we will visit in White Church and Nagwa Beach, British Fort. First day I will visit this British Fort. I saw British Fort in YouTube and Google before 2 days. This place is a very huge and beautiful place. My first day spent in this place. Second day I will go to Nagwa Beach. Nagwa Beach is a very beautiful and photography point. This day we will walk in seashore and we will take many photos. Third day we will swim in sea and hire a speedboat and guide of speedboat. Fourth day my father and me will go to parachute. My mother and my sister won't come here because he is afraid of parachute. They are afraid of parachute. Fourth half day we will go to Surat and we stay there 2 days. First day we will visit in malls and buy many clothes and like necessaries. Second day we will go to water park and enjoy the swimming with rides. My hobby is swimming. I like swimming. Third day we will go to Navsari for my brother's ceremony. My brother and my old brother and me prepared to clothe in his marriage ceremony. First rasam was Sanji. My mother and maternal aunties will sing Sanji's song. I also like very much Sanji's song. I also love Sanji's song. Second day, I enjoy very much many rasams. Mandvaropan, and after that Mameru. In the night, Dandiya Ras. Before we will go to my brother's showroom. He also work in showroom. After that we will come to home and prepare to Dandiya Ras. We will fully enjoy in 9 to 12 o'clock in Dandiya Ras. We will dance more time, and after we will take some snacks and we sleep. Next day we went to Patanavav. We will go to Patanavav in marriage. After marriage finished, 2 days after reception. So 2 days in we will go to Dandi, because Dandi is near to Navsari. Reception day, my old brother and me wear to same pair. Reception will be finished. Next day I will come my home, because my 10th standard is coming after my vacation, and my reception is the last day of my vacation.
10th standard education will be started.
10th standard education will be started, and full year I also focus in my study, because this is a board. Thank you. Listen to me very much.
Oh, crackers,